Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwame Yasha Allah, Koholoyim La, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekha Hakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yahchanan the Wah, just coming at you with another quick lesson and praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Okay, I wanted to touch on this article in Newsweek. It says LeBron James ignoring national anthem sparks outrage. So let's get into some of it. You already know these so-called white people, man, they really feel like you should be thankful for them kidnapping you, because other than that, you would be in a jungle swinging from a tree or something. They really believe that. You know, they really believe that, you know, you should be thankful for being kidnapped. They really believe that, man. But anyway, it says basketball star LeBron James is being slammed online for seemingly ignoring national anthem. The Los Angeles Lakers star watched his son Bronny play in his first collegiate game following the cardiac arrest in the summer. Bronny collapsed in July. Okay, we already know all that. Let's get to the point. James is often on the sideline of his kids' games. Bronny committed to the University of Southern California last season, and James' middle child, Bryce, plays for Sierra Canyon School, which is Bronny's alma mater. James also attends his daughter's Zuri's volleyball games. Now he's facing criticism for how he entered the Gallon Center on Sunday to watch Bronny play. In a video circulating online, James walked into the arena as the Star-Spangled Banner was playing, right? And immediately sat in his chair while failing to remove his hat. You know what? When I seen that part right there, I immediately thought of Sakari. Let me read on. It says, which is customary during the national anthem. So there's a custom, and you can be considered disrespectful if you don't take off your hat for this so-called white man's anthem. But Jake can't take off their hat, man, for the Lord while prophesying or praying. Anyway, another lesson. Okay, but anyway, it says, in the video, he can be seen standing towards the end. All right. Newsweek reached out to a representative for James for comment. See, little small things like this, I can't, you know, you got to have a strong head, man, you know, being a celebrity or, you know, someone of some status in these Americas, man. And it don't make no difference really what you do. They're going to nitpick with every goddamn thing. But anyway, it says the clip was taken by Orange County Register reporter Lucas Evans. You know, the so-called white man, he's always scheming. He's the paparazzi. You know, that's where you get paparazzi from. He's the one that's got a camera, you know, face towards your house. You can't get on a damn plane. You can't go to a hotel. You can't go on a vacation. You can't keep your children private. You know what I'm saying? This is the so-called white man. He's constantly watching and popping out of a damn bush, pointing a microphone in your face, asking you some dumbass question. You know, that's just the way this man gets down, man. It says LeBron James. Let me see here. The clip was taken by Orange County Register reporter Lucas Evans, who posted it on X. It was eventually picked up by internet personality Colin Rugg, who shared it on his account and added, LeBron James casually walks into the basketball arena while the national anthem is playing and takes a seat. And a lot of this be for, you know, clickbait and to get attention, you know, towards their sites and stuff like that. You know, it says zero respect for the country that gave him an opportunity to be a basketball star. See that? This country didn't give him an opportunity to be a basketball star. His talents did. And so-called white people, they're greedy as hell. They saw his talents as a kid and they exploited him. And so he made some money, and here you go. You fucking mad about it. Here you go. You got so-called white people running around and chasing and basically stalking a child. Because really, that's what they call people of that age in this country, right? When he a teenager, you know what I'm saying? He didn't go to college. They were stalking him, junior high, stalking him, high school. So really, the damn predators, you know what I'm saying, stalked him, but you're not saying that. So he, you know, it says zero respect for the country that gave him the opportunity to be a basketball star. No, that was all about the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So correction on that, you know what I'm saying? That was all by the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh, because man's goings are of the Lord, according to the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing, right? He wouldn't have been able to do anything that he's doing without the Lord. Neither would his sons, you know what I'm saying? It says zero respect for the country that allowed him to become a billionaire. Again, you know, man's goings of the Lord. The Lord allowed him and made him a billionaire. It says zero respect for the men and women who defend our country so he can live his life. Shameful. No, the Lord is the one that wakes you up. The Lord is the one that gives you breath on a day-to-day basis. He's the one that you know, man's goings of the Lord. I can't say that enough. Man's goings of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick, because there's some more on that scripture. But you know, that's the main focus point, though. Here you go. You got so-called white people, them, you know, goddamn stalkers, predators on this young man as he was growing up, and they talking about some shit like that. They wasn't talking about how he's being stalked, because that's all they did. Because that's really what they was doing. You know, he's been in that particular limelight since a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, I ain't gonna say a kid because he was a young man, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, but let me grab this real quick. No, we was already. Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? LeBron have no idea. See, he has no idea how he got to where he is and who gave him the talent and who made him, you know, who he is today. He has no idea that shit. How about Shem Yahweh Shai? He's not going to give that credit up. Now, you might politically correctly say God. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever heard him say, I thank God for anything. I don't know. Anyway, but we understand that he wouldn't be where he is without the Lord. So this is Esau, Edom trying to take the credit for what the Lord has done, right? Matter of fact, Esau, Edom, you wouldn't even have this country had the Lord not allowed you to do what you done. The Lord set you up. He said he set you up to be who you are as a country. And he's going to take you down the same way. Okay, but anyway, let's see here. What else did they have? Yeah, they said, damn. They pissed at LeBron about this shit. The video was also picked up by ex-user in wokeness. LeBron completely ignores the national anthem and sits down. So we understand, this is one of those cultures where, if you're not thinking the way that I'm thinking, so to speak, this is how they're pushing their agenda now. If you're not thinking the way that I'm thinking, then we should cancel you, It says, people took to the comment section of this post to express their disappointment in the player. LeBron James has zero respect for America, one person wrote. So see, they'll go with comments like this because it basically gives the article a little bit of sizzle, a little bit of heat. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 people, whatever amount of people. You know what I'm saying? That may have said some shit, and we talking about people that never liked him to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because people are fucking real life haters, man. They hate success if it's not for them. They hate the fact that he's, in the position that he's in. This person says, I'm almost in disbelief. What the fuck? Man, that shit ain't that serious. It says, what was he thinking? A fourth person asked. LeBron James has zero respect for America with the fire emoji flames. However, now this right here, it makes sense though. This is what somebody said about him coming in at the time that he came in on the game, right? It says, however, Evans has pushed back on the criticism, explaining that there's a reason James enters the arena at this time. Now check out the reason. And it makes sense. As the reporter who took this video, this is a gross and completely mischaracterizes the situation, he wrote on X. LeBron has done this for years in Bronny's time at Sierra Canyon. It's objectively the best time to walk in so he doesn't cause a massive stir. Stop it. Why would he cause a massive stir? Because he's a massive superstar. And motherfuckers will stop singing that goddamn anthem. The same people that's talking shit will stop singing that anthem to turn around and give their oohs and ahs. So they're basically hypocrites, man. You know, if he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So while people's attention is on that, he walks in. He's having respect for your country, so to speak. And I get that. This makes perfect sense. It says on Evans' post, a debate ensued in the comment section, with some not caring that James didn't stand. And I don't give a shit. The average so-called black person, man, don't give a shit about you, LeBron not standing for the national anthem, man. We don't care nothing about that shit, man. And you, Jake, man, y'all need to come on out of this place anyway. And Jake doing that. Hell, a lot of Americans don't like America. A lot of so-called white people, man, they hate this place. Here you go. This is what y'all mad about, but you can't afford gas. You can barely afford groceries. You know, you working sundown. And so you so-called white people are just ultimately, you're basically your slaves. And this is what you're worried about. You should be worried about your president giving billions of dollars away to these different countries and shit while you're starving damn near, while you can't afford to put gas in your tank, while you can't afford to take your damn kids to a damn game. You don't have no money for nothing else other than just paying. You paying to go to work here. That's all you can do here. And this is what they mad about, man. It says, God is the anthem. Who actually cares? One person wrote. See? It says, I was at the game too. They're trying to make it seem like he didn't stand. He stood afterwards and cheered, said another. But see, this is how Esau gets down, man. It says, there are countless other moments to enter the stadium without causing a massive stir. You stop it. An ex-user said, disagreeing with Evans' point. And he's supposed to think about the way that you think that he should be entering? If that's the way that he feels like he should be entering, then why the fuck can he do it? Isn't he an American? Isn't he free? These people crazy, man. It says another added, and also you hear all the murmuring that accompanies his entry. Why not walk in as soon as the anthem is finished? That's the perfect lull before the game starts when he wouldn't be interrupting anything. But guess what? If he walked in just after it goes off, they would be fussing about that. Oh, I can't believe LeBron James. Why didn't he come in here sooner and salute to the flag? So it still would have been some shit talking. You see? But this is the way that these people think, man, about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They believe that you should be satisfied because they're in control and you should love them being in control. They saved you. They saved you from swinging in the trees in Africa. You see? Yeah, we kidnapped you, but you should be glad about it because we saved your lives. And look at you today. You have basketball players that can jump from the free throw line. You see, that type of shit. And who's at these games, really? You know what I'm saying? NFL-wise. I mean, there's some Jake show up to NBA games. Matter of fact, my neighbor was trying to get me to go to a game tonight. It's today. Yep, tonight he was trying to get me to go to the games to check out the Pistons and I think the 76ers. I'm like, man, I ain't going to no shit like that. I don't want to go to none of this American shit. They can keep it all. It says on November 30th, James described the proud moment of seeing Bronny overcome the adversity. Okay, so he mentions God here, but ain't no telling what God he's talking about. He says you put it in God's hand, man, and just trust it. James said at the press conference, that's it. We prayed as a family. We had great doctors. Okay, he's talking about the situation with his son. But, you know, why wouldn't LeBron say, well, we prayed to Yahweh in the name of his son, Yahweh. Those reporters would have been like, huh? Who? What do you mean? His name is Jesus. You know, so they try and be politically correct by saying God. But I mean, we know that there's plenty of gods, man. So, you know, and LeBron, trust me, man, LeBron know about the Hebrew Israelites. Don't think that LeBron don't know that he's a Hebrew Israelite. LeBron know that shit. He knows, man. You got you know, your little barbershop talks. No one has ever brought up the Hebrew Israelites. Get out of here, man. Stop it. Anyway, let's check out a couple of the comments. See, time to remind these idiots. This is Walter Gilbert. Time to remind these idiots what country they live in. They make most of their money on endorsements, so just don't buy what they're selling boycott. See? Good luck with that. Yeah. Yeah, do that. These people laughing at his dumb ass. It says, this man is already a billionaire. Please tell us what he needs us to buy that he's endorsing. Please inform us, Parrot. So see, Jake is sick of this shit. See, check out this person. Suspend his bitch ass until he gives a full apology. Disrespect our national anthem. Sit on the bench and get booed. You see this? Somebody got 1 Corinthians 15:33. Let me see. What are they talking about? It says, well, how come people say that America is racist when it's a parcel of land? Are not people racist? The same people who should be following God's image and likeness? I don't know. That's they okay, they got that's their name that they're going by. Their avatar name, 1 Corinthians 15:33. Let's get it. Let's see what they into. 1 Corinthians 15:33, it says, be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. I guess that's a good avatar name to have. This person says, here we go. Another Kaepernick. Gather your family and money and get the fuck out of our country. See? See that? This is how they feel. You have every right to not stand for it. We're not supposed to be pledging no allegiance to nothing, man, other than Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And the sooner you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know, y'all start to just focus in and just look. If you would just give up all the shit that y'all do as far as American shit, this place will go ahead and plummet. But y'all will go out here, y'all out here stressing over shopping for Christmas. You sit down at Thanksgiving dinner. You've given up billions of dollars within the past 2 months just celebrating these clowns holidays. But what does the scriptures tell us to do, man? And that hatred is not going anywhere. You can forget about that. You can forget about that. That's that Genesis 27, man. Where Esau, matter of fact, that's the Ezekiel 35:5. Esau has that perpetual hatred for you Jakes. They're never gonna, it don't make no difference what you do. They're gonna always hate you. He could have came in there and actually took off his hat, placed his hand on his heart, and they still would have had something to say. We already know it, man. But let me get this Micah 2:10, man. This is what you Jake got to do. Because if our people weren't fucking playing no basketball or playing no NFL, they wouldn't have none of that shit. That shit would be horribly boring. It's already boring. It's boring now. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. You're supposed to be coming up out of this place mentally, spiritually. Just go about your day. Go get your daily bread from the job. You know, go work your day. Handle your business, pay your bills, and chill. All that old going out to a damn restaurant, all these restaurants should be plummeting. All that old going out to a damn basketball or football, all that shit should be plummeting. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you can't go and have a good time, but from my personal thinking and personal, you know, that's just me speaking as a man. I say fuck it all. I'm not trying to get into any of that. I'm not going to support any of these so-called white people shit. And especially not no holidays. Shame on y'all for them holidays, man. Because this man, this is all he wants you to do. He wants you to, what did the one white lady, so-called white lady tell him? Yeah, dribble the ball and shut up. He couldn't have no political standpoint on nothing. She was just, I forgot the lady name. The damn Sheetamite. Dribble the ball and shut up. This is the way that they look at us, man. They look at us just entertainment. That's it. You go dribble the ball, you go tap dance, you go you just do what you do as far as entertainment. Entertain us, and we don't want to hear anything that you have to say. But you're supposed to be coming out of this place. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. America is not our rest. You standing up, you know. Every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American family of mother and father should be discouraging their children from joining this man's military. Why would you send your kids to go allow, or you should be at least telling them, I know once they get old enough, they can make a move, they can do what they want to do, but you should be encouraging them and letting them know why they shouldn't be going to do it. Let Esau go and fight for his own country. He stole this place, man. He stole you. And then you got these parents, man, that's running around out here, man. They don't even want to let their children know none of this stuff. The Lord is on the way, man. The Lord is about to come. You have to let your children know the reason why he's coming, because he's coming to get you out of the hands of enemies. He's coming to get you out of the hands of your enemies. These people are your enemies. He's coming to destroy America, man, on behalf of you. And here you go. You want to try and make your kids seem as if they have a part in this place. No, man. Hey, look, we're in captivity. You go forth. You do the best that you can. You work you know what I'm saying, a steady gig or whatever you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And you get your daily bread and you stay out of these streets, man. Come on home, because ain't nothing out there. You know? I mean, it's that simple, man. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on this, man, because, and matter of fact, let me get that Ezekiel too. And out here, Yahweh Ratazah. Ezekiel 35:5. It says, and because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. You see the comments, man? Oh, you can go through the comments. I could have read a bunch more. They have a perpetual hatred, which means that it's ongoing. It's not going to stop. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood. Even blood shall pursue thee. And this is what's about to happen to you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. This is what's about to happen. The Lord, this is prophetic. That you're going to pay for what you've done to the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And I mean, it just is what it is. I'm not saying it. It's the scriptures, man. But I believe it wholeheartedly. Don't get me wrong, but this is the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Y'all going to pay for everything that you've done to the children of Israel because you've had this ongoing hatred for the children of Israel for hundreds and hundreds of years, man. Here you go in 2023. You got people that still, you can see the clear hatred in the comments. These are not bots, man. These are actually people sitting behind their keyboard, actually able to just say the shit that they want to say because nobody is watching them. But they'll stand in front of your face and get to talking about how, oh yeah, we're equal, and you know they would never say none of that shit, man, to a person's face. Bunch of damn internet cowards, man. Anyway, I just found it to be interesting. And also, yeah, you know, when I seen that part where it talks about, you know what I'm saying? It's customary that you stand and take your hat off. Place your hand on your heart for the national anthem. So I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? For this trash ass country, Jake would stand up and take their damn hats off and place their hand on their hearts and pledge allegiance and all kinds of other shit. But then you got Israelites that know that they're Israelites that can't take their hats off just long enough to teach the word, man. Sakari. I mean, you got to take your hat off even when you go to court. You're not walking into no court with no fucking fitted cap on. You think you about to walk into a court here in America with a fitted cap on? Try it. Just try it and see how that goes for you. Anyway. But they got more respect for the so-called white man than they actually have for our Lord Yahweh, man. Why Yahweh Shai? Anyway, though, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Shalom.